Hello, this is Bob Adams, and welcome to What Counts Lite. What Counts Lite is a smaller version of the What Counts program, which is an extremely extended tax preparation, tax planning, tax guideline, tax education system that I've designed that we've been sharing with our clients. This particular program is intended only for those who have a small business and have now ability to create tax strategies at the moment. In this particular version, there is no recording for mileage or hiring the kids or business use of the home. Its intention is strictly to take the income and a few expenses that you have records for and put them into a format that makes the tax preparation easier. A brief introduction to how the program presents itself. First of all, you'll notice What Counts Lite over here is the name. And obviously you click the intro video, which is here, which started this program. Across the top here there are several links. Return to top, which we'll discuss, month, year, break free radio, BRCPAs, what counts, email to Bob. To start the program, initially you're going to go to where it says start here and put the year into the program that you're recording. In this case is 2013. The next thing to do is put your business name or your name in there, then your contact information and your email. Now you'll notice as the cursor goes over these various cells that there are boxes that pop up. These are comment boxes to give you indications of what needs to be accomplished in each of these cells or information that needs to be shared with you. Here you will see that there is the months, January through December. Each cell has a color to it. The purpose of the color is as you're inputting your information, you'll notice that the gray indicates we're still in January as you put in your date, your details, your income, and your expense category information. As you click on the various months, for example, like if you click on January, you'll see at the bottom of the screen that the totals for the month will appear as well as a monthly profit and loss. This simply subtracts from your income total the totals for each of these categories. You'll see the same thing is available for February. Notice the colors change. March, April, May, and etc. When you get concluded putting your information in, if you want to go back up to the top, simply click Return to Top, and you'll notice that it goes back to the original cells that we started with. Here is the year totals. These are the accumulations of all the inputs in the various categories throughout the year. In this case, total of income, and then advertising and auto and legal and so forth and so on. These totals are only for you to have an idea of what they are. Over here on the far right, in the special little yellow box, it'll give you a gross profit and loss for the year as you're going around. So every month and every day you make an entry, you will notice that this changes. Now these top cells from here and up do not change and they do not leave. All of the rest of these, there's a frozen line that's right here. All of these, when you do them, will scroll, but that top part stays where it's at. Its purpose is simply to give you guidelines for each of the categories as you put them in. All of these cells that are here are locked, which means you cannot change the information that's in them. The only ones here you can change is the year, the business name, the contact, the email, and your income and expense categories. So you can tailor these somewhat to what your particular business is about. As you go through the year, you simply put in a date for a transaction, the details of the transaction, and don't worry about this column being too narrow. You can write all kinds of stuff in there and it's just fine, or you can expand it out, but it doesn't really make any difference. In here you put in the details, for example, like you received money from somebody and you would show that as income with a dollar amount. The next thing you could do would be a date, a check number written to Walmart, for office supplies, and you would put the information and the amount there. These run totals throughout the entire year. Now at the end of each month, you can click on this link that says month and year, and you will see that there's a profit and loss statement that shows up. Over here to the left side, it's going to give you the cumulative totals for the year for each of those categories. Here, you're going to see them by the month. Now to print this page out, which is the page that's important for doing your tax returns, simply press Control P and then enter. In this case, we're going to preview it so you can see what it looks like. Obviously, your business name and your contact and your email would be here. Its purpose is to assist your tax professional. When you take a look at these or run your reports, to go back to the front of it, simply press Return to Top. Also up here are links. This one, of course, we just did. Month, year, we just did. There's also a link to Break Free Radio. Break Free Radio is a blog radio station that I have been doing for about a year now that contains interviews and tools and really valuable information for any home-based business or people who are starting to recognize that when they change their mind, they can change their world. Next is a link to BRCPAs. This stands for Bagley Rosen CPAs. We recently merged IRS strategies, or insider refund strategies, with this CPA firm. There have been many reasons why, mostly because they bring to the table so many things I could not individually do in the past. Next is a choice to be able to go to the What Counts portion of our Break Free Radio and download the full version of What Counts. I highly recommend that you do that. It is free, and it will support you in taking full tax advantages of your home-based business. Next to that is Email to Bob. If you have questions concerning this, if you want to send me this file, this is a link that you can go to that will send it to me or be able to allow you to send me an email so I can contact you. Obviously, you know what the introduction video is because you're watching it. So there you have it, folks. If you have questions on this, please feel free to contact me. Its purpose is just to make your tax preparation for your small home-based business easy.